and today is an unboxing day. Alright, let's go. You already know what it is. My trusty pair of scissors, packaging. Let's get into this quickly. I'm pretty excited because I actually owned the last product, so it'll be cool to see what the differences are between this year's model and the previous model. Got this from Best Buy, not sponsored, obviously. So, my own unboxing, my own thoughts. Here it be. This is the Insta360 Go 3. You can already tell the difference between this one and the last year's model. There is like a module here with the screen, and I think that's pretty cool. The main reason I stopped using the 2 was because of there was no front-facing camera. Now it's not that important because of how wide the lens is, but I would like point it at stuff, and I don't even know what I'm getting into frame. I don't know how big the framing is. You know, I would have moved forward or back depending on the framing, but I couldn't see the framing. I didn't want to connect it to my phone all the time so I could see where I'm shooting. It's just like, if the little pod that had the camera had a screen on it, I'd be more inclined to know where I'm shooting at. But because it didn't, that was one of the big reasons I haven't used it full time. I'm glad to see that this has a screen. I immediately pre-ordered it when I saw it because it was like, well, that solves that issue that I had. Let's get inside this box. Very similar to the first box. I love how the unboxing on the Go 2 was like this, where it was magnetically attached to the outside. So, there you go, magnetic. Right off the bat, this thing is chunkier. Definitely chunkier. Heavier too. This one you could, like, the first one was way light. This one, you can feel a substantial difference. It feels like heavier, like a camera battery. But yeah, a little heavy. Put that on the side. One of the big differences is there's like a new clip system. There's a little indents for these clips. So that's new. This camera won't only be magnetically attached, but for those who are nervous about their cameras falling off, they've now put mounting clips on the sides. That already reminds me of this device. This is the one I usually use. This is my small action camera that I usually use. It's the DJI Action 2, and they have clips. There's clips on the side here. It's also magnetic, but there's clips for extra security. They clip on the side, and then you have to press the clips here. So it reminds me of that. User guide. So for those who don't really want to go through the little manual in the book to figure out what to do, this is a good guide because it's only one page. You don't really have to read much. For those who don't like to read. Look at the hat mount. This is the hat mount, or I guess they call it just the clip, but clip here. It's just like the Go 2. Perfect for a hat. You just pinch that in there. Perfect for something like this. Magnetic. So later, I'm probably gonna be wearing this hat, and I should bring this clip with me. I'm gonna wear it like that. Do some action sports, stuff like that. Action sports.
Go team, go sports!
Right off the bat, I gotta say the magnet is a lot stronger than this one. This is actually you have to use some force. I gave this to my little niece, probably couldn't get it out. Yeah, a lot stronger than last year, which I don't think anyone would complain about. Let's see what's in this book, in this packet. USB-C to USB-A cable. Looks about a foot long. Quick start guide, pair of stickers, warranty guides, safety guidelines, paperwork. If you need it, it's there. Okay. Last year it also came with a mount that's similar to this. It was magnetic here. It came with a very similar mount to this, right? It was the sticky mount. This year it's 2 pieces, but this one has substantial weight. I love how this is metal, this feels more sturdy. This is metal or aluminum or something, but it's much heavier. I think the first one was plastic, if I remember correctly. I guess if you want to replace this sticky mount, you could. So then now they made it possible. The last year's model, there was no clips here because there was no clip thingies on the side. I don't know if you can see that clips. So now you have to squeeze these to remove it. You can't just power out. There's the mount for your car. So if you want to stick it to your car windshield or something like that, there it is. Sticky end. If it's just like last year's, wipe it off with a towel or water, and you should get that. You should be able to reuse that. And yeah, so it's stuck. It feels really sturdy. It's attached by magnets and the clips. I like how sturdy that is. Let's move to the bottom here. So this is the medallion, and this necklace thingy is way longer than it looks. It's hiding within the medallion itself. So this thing is going to be, look at that. That is a nice way to hide the wire. So this puck is different from last year also. The last year's puck, not last year's, why am I saying last year? The go-to model's puck was all plastic pretty much. But this one is like plastic on the back, a nice rubbery silicone surface, and the sides are like rubber where you can like move it. So the gap in between, all around, it flexes. You can open it up and you can run this wire through it like this. You can hide the wire. Look at that. Hid the wire right in there. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice design touch. Nice upgrades, huh? So you put this under your shirt, you put the go-to on your chest, and you can record like that. Let's talk about this thing that I was holding off earlier. Also silicone rubbery thing. Feeling on both sides, and this is magnetic as well. So what you do is you put this on the back, and you see how it's like a wedge shape. So when your body's like this, the puck is pointing downward. Right there, see? So the puck's pointing downward. You put the camera on the other side of your shirt or whatever, and now the camera's pointing at a downward angle. You see that? So if you turn this upside down and you put it on your chest like this, now the camera is pointing at an upward angle. A nice little addition if you need to record at different angles rather than just straight up. If you're skateboarding, I would assume that you'd want to point it more down. But you know, there's an option. So that's a nice free addition that came with the base model set. By the way, this is the base model. On the Insta360 website, there's different bundles. You can pay more for extra equipment, but this is pretty much the baseline model. This is what the lowest price bundle comes with. And then lastly, the new module right here. Take this little plastic off. And look at that. Similar to last year, except it's kind of bigger. Some people are not going to like that this is bigger. I don't mind it. And I like this. I like the new design. I like that it's squared. Design-wise, I like that it's squared. The old one was easy to fit into small pockets, but this one will still fit in pockets. It's not humongous. There's the magnetic port right there. Falls right in there. And you got the camera like that. You have some water resistance with the camera in the case like this. So it creates a seal in here. But without the camera, this thing is not water resistant, so don't put this in water by itself like this. But apparently, you can do it like that. At the bottom of the case, we got the two mounts. You can use this mount with the case, and the mounts clip on. So that's cool. I guess they're moving to this new clip mount release, which is it's good for those who feel like the camera wasn't magnetically sturdy enough. We have a power button and a Q button for like settings and stuff. We got power, a Q here. We got the record button. I like that. That's big. Here's the new screen. The best part of this screen, folds up. So nothing on the back. Selfie mode up in the front. So that's the camera. I'm gonna go out and play with this now I'll see you at the next video. Have a good day.